Reds win it! Raise the Jolly Roger! They waved home Shearholtz!
Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Robert Glover is in the glow. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight. Robert Glover will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Ron Rodriguez steps in now. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Glover is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Gary Mock will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1. Jordan Danks will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Elroy Iverson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Schroeder is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ramon Ponce will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Keeping him close there at second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Leury Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important...
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Keene is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to... Robert Glover will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Robert Glover.
Oh, and he gets around on the curveball as this is hit high and deep out to left. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the lead is now 7-2. Here's a ground ball to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Huey Lattimore will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Swinging a ground ball to short. He's got it. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Gary Mock will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Robert Glover will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And out of here! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Keith Lewis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Ron Rodriguez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ron Rodriguez will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Birmingham leads this.
First baseman number 4, Robert Glover.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten him up here in this series. He delivers again.
Jordan Danks will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Here comes the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Gary Mock will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And the way the balls have been rocketing all around the ballpark, you'd almost forget that someone might try to do this. It was a pretty good idea at the time, but it's not going to pay off for him in the end.
Randy Schroeder will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short.
I should have known better than to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With all the runs that both these teams have put up, I'm going to stay away from making any more predictions.
Arthur Pettit will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, a little unfortunate there. If this gets by the mound, almost certainly gets that runner to third with only one out, but that's a good job by the pitcher to spear it, look the runner back, get the out at first, and that guy's still standing on second base.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You know, I don't think that was intended to be a sacrifice, but it is going to work out exactly like one because they get their guy to third base. But he's definitely trying to beat this ball out. It just didn't quite work out for him.
Robert Glover will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Keith Lewis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple.
Now here's Moore's pitch. And Jeter hits a long drive to right center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Is that amazing that a man could capture a moment like that on the first pitch? Derek Jeter homers into the right center field bleachers. El Capitan! He has come home, and boy, are we happy.
5 previous no-hitters in Ranger history. Yu Darvish looking for number 6 and the second perfect game. Gonzalez up the middle, base hit. First ball swinging, Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets, and the no-hitter and perfect game are gone.